Hey YouTube, I know it's been a while, a few weeks, but I've been hanging in there, just focusing on me, doing what God is calling me to do. But today my message is surrender. Surrender, surrender, surrender. God is telling you to do something. It's something God is telling you to do. Either stop doing something, or he's even asking you to do something. He has you on assignment. But because you're afraid, and because you don't feel like doing it, and because it makes you uncomfortable, you choose to not do it. You choose that you don't want to do it. But you got to remember that you got to move out of your own way. You got to let God come in so he can change your life the way that he's trying to change your life. But you're steady trying to do everything on your own. You're trying to do everything in your control. But you'll never ever get to where God is trying to call you to until you surrender. Sometimes he tests you to see, are you going to listen to me if I tell you to do that? Are you going to listen to me if I tell you to do that? God will reward you. God said in the Bible, don't ever feel bad for doing what's right. Don't ever feel bad for doing what's right, because it won't be in vain. You will surely be rewarded for what you do that is right. So you have to remember who God is. You have to remember who has control over your life, because the more that you do things your way, it never works out. I'm a witness of it. I'm a true witness of it. The more I try to do things my way, it doesn't work out. So I said, you know what? Why not try surrendering? Why not try surrendering? Let me see what this life is about. God didn't create you to be selfish. He created you to follow his will, obey him. That's what we're here for. We're here to obey him, because what he tells us to do is what's best for us. So stop running back to those habits that he's telling you to stop. Just stop it. We're coming into a new year and you're still doing the same habits that he's trying to pull you out of. We're coming in the new year and you're still trying to hang on to the same people that he is trying to get you away from. And you wonder why stuff is falling all apart in your life. I'm not saying that things are not going to go wrong. That's just life. We're going to have problems. But God is going to always be there with you to help you conquer those things. But he's looking for the people that are trying to move out of their own way so he can come in and do the work that he's trying to do. He's looking for people that he can use. But he's having a hard time finding people that he can truly use. He's having a hard time finding people that want to truly surrender to him. Why wouldn't you want to give your energy to him? The one who provides for you, the one who's always there for you, the one who's loyal to you, the one who's consistent. Why wouldn't you give your all to him? You're chasing after people, you can't even get a phone call back. You're chasing after people, they won't even text you back. They're not even there when you need them. You're chasing after all the wrong things. You're chasing after habits that are doing nothing but killing you, doing nothing but destroying you, doing nothing but holding you back from your destiny. Sometimes God said the destiny that he's calling you to, you'll never get to until you walk that righteous path. Some of us will never be successful until we walk that righteous path. Some of us will never make it to our dreams until we surrender what he is telling us to surrender. And sometimes that's even him telling you, speak a word to this person, motivate this person, help this person even though you don't want to. Give $5 to this person even though you don't got it. It's those things that make you uncomfortable. Lose the weight. Lose the weight. Let go of those things. I'm telling you, it's so much better when you just give it to him. He's your father. When you realize that you have a true father, when you realize that you have someone that always has your back, when you realize that you got somebody that wants the best for you, you're going to follow them. You're going to submit to them. You're going to surrender to them. Because it's like, you know what, Lord? You do have the best option. You do know who to keep me away from. You are protecting me. You do provide when I need you, when I'm in the storm. I can lay right there with you in the storm. I can lay with you in the storm because I trust you, Lord. He's waiting for those people that truly trust him, because that's what obedience comes under. The trust. Do you trust God? Do you trust God? Are you praying? Are you trying to get to know him in his word? Or are you distracted with what the world is doing? And then when something goes wrong, you're yelling, Jesus, 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 Jesus. No, It's not going to work like that. It's not going to work. You can't be lukewarm. You either in or you out. You either in or you out. God is tired of people straddling the fence. He's waiting for the ones to be in. Because when you're in, there's so many blessings when you get inside of it. You hear me? You're going to receive so many blessings inside of it. You looking outside. You keeping your foot outside because you think the blessings are outside. But God said, no, the blessings are waiting for you inside. Put your foot in. Put your foot into his blessings. Put your foot into his peace. Put your foot into his forgiveness. Put your foot into his mercy. Put your foot in. Put both of your feet in. Get in. Jump in. You hear me? Take that leap of faith and jump in. Because doing it your way haven't worked. Clearly. Look at your life. Look at your situation. Look at your mind. Look at your mind. You can't even think right. You stressed. You crying every day. You depressed. You going crazy. You're going in these cycles. You keep doing the same habits. And you wonder why you can't break them. Because you're not doing what God is calling you to do. That's why. You're not spending time with him. You're not going in that secret place. That's why. So, you gotta surrender. You gotta surrender. Just try it. Just try it. You know how you had a food that you never knew you liked until you tried it? He was like, I've been missing out the whole time. Try it. Then you're going to realize you've been missing out the whole time. I thought when I was in the world, when I was doing all the wrong things, I knew that I loved Jesus. I knew that he was around, but I wasn't surrendering. And I thought I had all the answers. I thought, that I was hearing clearly from him. But when I truly surrender, it's some goodness on the other side of that. Taste and see the goodness of the Lord. Whew. Try it. Surrender. Get out your way. Let go. It's 2023. It's time to do those things that you never thought you could do. It's time to do those things that people never thought that you would do. Get up, get out, surrender, and get into your blessings. Get into his presence. Get in. You owe you that. That's the least you can do for yourself. Because you don't know what day you're going to die. And do you want to die and realize that you didn't do anything with your life? You want to die and realize you never surrendered? You want to die and realize that you never used anything that was in your purpose? You never used your gifts to help nobody, to serve, nothing? Get out your way and surrender. Peace, y'all.